Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from the awesome game of the day. Joined here once again by PiLiPiLi, and we're gonna kind of be wrapping up everything because getting close to the end of the show. But hopefully, you guys decide to stick around because I got some of my burning questions, PiLiPiLi. I got some of the questions I really want to know because you've given me a very interesting story. I'm gonna outline this kind of what I've been hearing so far. You are a player that has actually beaten a lot of really good players. I mean, you've beaten some Koreans, you've beaten top level NA, and maybe even some EU players. But you say that you kind of almost very unknowingly handicap yourself by streaming all of your games, trying to be more of a streamer than a player. Even on your team, you're more of a streamer than a player, and it's something that you're sort of wrestling with right now. I'm gonna ask, what do you want out of StarCraft? Are you in it for the fame? Are you in it for the money? Are you in it just for the heck of it? Like, what is kind of going through your head when you're continuing to invest so much time into StarCraft?
Well, first of all, it's for enjoyment of the game because I really like the game. I wouldn't play this game as much as I do if I wouldn't like this game. As much as sometimes I would like not like some kind of content of the game, like Swarmers and Widowmites. But it's not the point. I still like the game. I enjoy the process of learning, and I enjoy the process of like improving. When like I've been, for example, I feel really great because I lost to Puck like 10 games before, and then I would play him 3 times on ladder in a row, and I would beat him 3 times in a row, and that feels great. This is just like you improve, you work on your mistakes, and you just beat the guy that you used to lose every single game. So that's something enjoyable. Money, of course, comes too because without money, there's no point to invest so much time into the game because it's just impossible. And so yeah, this is why I stream, because without stream, like I wouldn't be able to play as much because I have to pay for the college and stuff, and stream does pay for it, so that's nice. Um, Fame, not really. I mean, it's very nice actually. Like for example, I was playing in the Desert tournament 3 days ago, and I would have their stream open. They always had the delay, but every time I would finish the game, I would alt tab, and I would see so many people from my stream cheering for me in the Desert chat. And that feels great because a lot of people like being like, "Pila, please don't lose" or something. It's kind of nice. But I think that's priority is enjoyment, then money, then fame.
So would you say that those three things are kind of what's driving you, not just to keep playing, but to become a better player then?
Yeah, for sure.
My next question, it's kind of one of the bigger ones. Would you ever consider going full time into either playing or even just streaming?
I really want to, but I can't afford it. Like, if I would have a chance, yes, if I qualify for WCS, if I get real good stream, yes, I'll go full time. Like, it's no joke. I don't enjoy college. I don't enjoy real work, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. And if I can do it full time and make a living off of that, yes, for sure, I'll go for it. And then college can wait, so I have a lot of time for it.
How successful would you have to be in StarCraft to feel like you would feel comfortable going full time? You mentioned qualifying for WCS, so it would just be WCS Challenger League. Would you have to make it into Premier
At
League?
least Challenger. At least Challenger would be good because, as I said, this feature on TL, teamliquid, and then no ability, and then you get like over 200 viewers constantly. You get like subscribers, and then
Yeah.
also the nice thing about being a streamer, if you ever like, this is what I know is like, like when a streamer gets GM, for example, and you've been masters for a while, they get like a lot of donations. This is nice because if you play off stream, nobody cares that you got GM. We're gonna like tell that to your mom? No. But so like if you qualify for WCS, you're not only getting money from the actual WCS prize, there's also gonna be a lot of people that are really proud of you, and then when next time you stream, you also like get a lot of subs and donations and stuff. So this is kind of like helps you out, and then I think it's more about just making the money enough so I can save up. So when I'm like 25, I guess, and if I'm being full time for like 2-3 years already, or like I can actually like maybe just open company or something here, or like do something that does not really require education or whatever, or I can just like at the age of 22 just go and finish college, and when I already like not playing competitively or something.
So
But
it almost
money is kind of the first priority about like going full time, obviously, because without money you cannot survive in that life. So
it almost sounds like it's not a question of would you go full time. It's a question of when are you going to be able to go full time.
yeah, and then hopefully StarCraft 2 is can carry me. Because so I've seen a lot of streamers like saying that if they don't qualify for WCS, they're out because they cannot make a living off of it anymore because stream does not help them. The incident with Puck that he was not necessarily eligible to play in WCS.
Yeah.
He made a tweet that it could be the end of his career if he cannot play in WCS, which is really sad because he's a great player, but he cannot sustain himself from the streaming alone, and I don't think anybody can. He said like top streamers in StarCraft, and even top streamers are not doing that great. So it's just hopefully StarCraft 2 will just be able to carry. Hopefully, with Legacy of the Void, it's going to get bigger, and the streamers can actually get a bigger numbers, and tournaments can get a bigger prize pools. There's going to be more tournaments for like NA players, like I'm competing in right now. I guess there's going to be more like breaking out and stuff. So there's more opportunities for the new players to come, because for the new players right now it's very hard, because if you're a new player, you don't stream, you don't qualify for WCS because you're not good enough, you're not motivated to play 5 hours a day to actually someday maybe potentially qualify for WCS and make a name for yourself, because it just doesn't pay off. Especially a lot of the players are like over 20, maybe not necessarily over 20, but they're like 20, 22. They have like a family, well, not a family, maybe like a girlfriend, or they have a college, they have like a part-time job. They cannot like give it up to play StarCraft and hope that they qualify and they make a living of it someday. So there's just not a lot of opportunities for the players to actually show themselves. So that's a problem too.
Actually, it sounded like you were not only just willing to put college on hold, but maybe even kind of not worry about college, and maybe after eventually transitioning from streaming into some sort of other full-time position. Does that concern you at all? Not completing the education to maybe the degree that you're...
Yeah, education is important, but I think if you are smart enough and you have money to invest into something, you completely don't need college, because that's what my parents did. And my parents really wanted me to finish college because they know how hard it is to have no education and actually make a living. So that's why they actually want me to finish college and university and stuff. But I think I can just go like and do whatever they did and try to find a way without education to, make a living for yourself. And StarCraft 2 obviously can help me with that. And as I said, like when you're done with play, I'm not gonna go commentator or something, but it's not necessarily going like as a commentator. You can go as a organizer, as a helper, as a coach, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of opportunities, and not necessarily in StarCraft. You can go like in any other game, like in League of Legends or whatever. You can find a place for yourself if you like smart enough, I guess, and find the kind of good connections and being active and not lazy, and find everything you need to.
One kind of final question before we start to wrap things up, and that's why do you think that you are a player worth rooting for? Why do you deserve the chance to break out?
Probably because I don't even know, honestly. Like, there's nothing I can say. That's a funny one. Well, my games are always fun, that's for sure. You're not going to see a 2-hour stalemate Formers game, so that's good. I want to say that I'll make a name for myself later on, that I'll qualify for WCS and stuff, but I don't want to, say that now and then don't qualify, so it kind of sounds down. But I think in the future, I'll become somewhere bigger than I am now, and you will probably see me in the bigger tournaments, hopefully. But I don't like making the calls before I actually like done anything and say that we're well done. So I don't know, to be honest. But I'm sure I'll do well in that tournament. This tournament, I got this.
You do say that you think that people are going to be seeing more of you. Why do you feel that way? What do you feel that you're doing right that you think you're going to get to that point?
Well, I've been constantly improving. That's what I can say. I've been grinding the ladder. I've been playing at the tournaments, beating more, like getting higher and higher in the tournaments. Like, for example, last WCS qualifiers, I lost every single first round. Like, first round, I'm dead. First round, I'm dead. First round, I'm dead. This time, got to like a round of, like, I beat like 3-4 opponents that would die to like a really good player. I wouldn't die to like an A player. I would die to like Scarlet. Well, it's still an A players, but I mean like level. And I would die to like better players, I guess. So been getting more confident in tournaments. My playstyle is getting better, I think, because my playstyle used to be really bad, and now it's getting a little bit better. And not necessarily getting better as a player, also getting better as a streamer. So But yeah, I think I'll do well in like a year or so, hopefully. If I can keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, cool. Thank you very much, PiLiPiLi. Want to ask, do you have any shoutouts that you want to give? Any sponsors you want to plug?
Well, I guess shout out to my team, Redbloods, to the owner, Mitch Delta, to everybody who supports me on stream, so everybody who been cheering for me. Shout out to you, I guess, for making this tournament. That's very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, because we still actually have the next segment, the fun segment, which is actually only it's just fun for me and the viewers. PiLiPiLi, you're actually not gonna have any fun with it, I think. Usually players are just embarrassed about it, although I don't know, you might find yourself enjoying it surprisingly enough. But guys, if you did enjoy the show, please do go check out PiLiPiLi. All of his links to his Twitter, etc., his Twitch stream are all in the chat right now if you're watching this on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, just go down below to the description and you'll find all those links over there. Go check out PiLiPiLi. And of course, if you did enjoy the show, please also consider following the channel over here on twitch.tv/FearDragon64 or youtube.com/FearDragon64. And if you do also want to donate to the prize pool for breaking out the Breakout Invitational, which is going to be coming up in about a month, go ahead and hit that link down below on the Twitch stream. It's the big logo for the Breakout Invitational that has the donate button, and all of the funds that you guys donate over there will go directly to the prize pool, and you can support players like PiLiPiLi and encourage them a little bit more to try and practice and show their best for these games that are going to be coming up. But with that being said, guys, I won't keep you here any longer. You guys can go enjoy the fun segment coming up. Welcome to the fun segment, guys. I'm here once again, PiLiPiLi, and we got a special little fun segment for you. And for those of you who have tuned into Breaking Out before, you guys will know what'll happen over here. So basically, I am forcing PiLiPiLi against his will, very much against his will, to do a unit impersonation of his choice for 30 seconds. It must be for 30 seconds. I will have a clock going. I'll be keeping track of this, so there's no cheating over here. And PiLiPiLi, you've already selected what you want to do, so what are you going to do for us today?
Alright, so I'm gonna try to impersonate the Colossus that goes, kills a Zerling, and then tries to go up the cliff but gets stuck on it.
I love it. And for those who don't know, there's a little bit of a glitch where sometimes Colossus don't know how to walk down a cliff. They just kind of dance back and forth. So I'm going to enjoy this very much, but let's go ahead and do it.
So War Prism flies into Zerg's base, Colossus jumps in, one-shots the drone, jumps out to the War Prism, jumps back, kills 3 drones, tries to go up the cliff, too stupid to do that, tries again, fails to do that, and then War Prism picks up, and then jumps out.
Alright, well hopefully you guys enjoyed that rendition of Colossus kills 3 drones and then becomes stupid and leaves to a more useful location. Thank you very much, PiLiPiLi. Guys, that is going to be it for the show tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another episode of Breaking Out. We'll see you guys then.